Hey guys, today we're doing a box packing on a Hybrid Reborn baby doll. So first thing I'm going to do, I've just tested the dummy, fits well, so that's all good. Now I'm going to test that his feeding sensor is playing the game because he was being a little pest. So I'm just going to turn him on to presentation and check his feeding sensor is working. It's got batteries in him, so it just says touch any ID to start. So I'm going to pop this one in, and then alrighty. All seems swell. I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous that it was going to have been a pain again, but what I ended up doing is absolutely stuffing his head so that nothing can move in there, so I'm pretty sure I have solved it. Alright, so I'm happy with that. His batteries are a little bit flat, you can hear his sounds. That means that their batteries are getting flat, which isn't ideal, but that's okay. So let's turn him off. Happy baby. Okay, we want to cancel this. Now we want to program him and get him set up for his mum. So let's do that. Custom program. We want to do it for as long as possible. 15 days. So it's just choosing random numbers. 10, 14, 15, 2, 5. That's a hard one. We learnt that the other day. 5 and 8, I believe, are the hardest schedules. We want 0 delay time. What time? I think I'm going to start it for 7 AM. I don't know, 7 AM. Now we're going to touch it to the baby's contact point. Now it wants us to add the ID, so I'm going to add that. 1, 2, 3. So that's all good. He's on. So let's turn him upside down to just check that he's on and in simulation. Alright. So we know he's on and get his batteries out. I have cut a special slit in his back so he can just be opened with a butter knife or a screwdriver, whatever's going. So he doesn't need his key. And then I'm just going to remove the batteries. So programming him and removing the batteries ensures that when the batteries are inserted, he starts exactly where he was. So basically, he has been programmed to start at 7 AM, so he thinks it's 7 o'clock in the morning on whatever schedule I had chosen. You might be able to check the video and see. And he will start he thinks it's 7 AM when the batteries go in, basically. So his schedule will start from then. I've randomly programmed him with all different schedules, so some are hard, some are easy, just like a real baby. So when everything gets put back in him, he will start from there. I've shipped him, I'm posting him in this onesie because it protects most of his body and his feeties. I can see a few classy hairs, I'm sorry. Alrighty, so he's all ready to go. I'm going to wrap him up and I'll tell you some little things as we go. So his sensor is in his chin, remember that one? In the next baby I make, I'm going to hopefully try and aim to get sensor in the mouth, because originally I had the magnetic dummy in there there was some interference. There's a whole video on me testing this little guy out. So there was some interference and I just decided to can it because it was going to be easier. These IDs, we just did a Realcare weekend with all of my friends. If you haven't watched that video, check it out. It's really fun. There was 6 of us, and I think there was 8 babies. I had twins, and then I turned on my other hybrid baby just for fun. So there was like 8 babies crying for a whole day, and it was lots of fun. Yeah. So with the IDs, when we were all hanging out, we were like, oh, what can we do so that we don't lose this item? And the best idea that we came up with was a dummy chain, and you can thread it through either the little circle here or the side slots, either, and then it can be attached. Now the only problem is it has to be a thin piece. So one of the ones that are made from like string or rope with beads. Or in the future, I may even make up some ribbon dummy chains with a piece of the string sewn onto it so that it can attach. But this one's going home without anything, so I'm sure that she'll be able to work something out for this ID so that it doesn't get lost, but it is a crucial part for this baby to work. Let's get him wrapped up. He's already programmed, his batteries are out, so when his mum gets him, all she has to do is put his batteries in and then he will be on and in simulation. This ID is ID'd to him. He has both of his nappies and his special bottle so that he can have a feed. When I look for the items that I have for the baby, I always think I have the bottle. I think bottle, the ID is normally on my wrist. I also have ones where I've just sewn a little piece of elastic through either side, and then it can be like a wristband, or you can like tie a piece of elastic on. But yeah, that's whatever. So I always think for the items that you need, I always think nappy, bottle, and then I think rock and burp, because you need your hands to rock them and you need your hands to burp them. So that's how I do my count of items whenever I'm going somewhere. The first thing I'm going to pop in is his instructions and his certificate of authenticity. So this is for the Reborn. Yes, it was good to get the bigger box. And then we're going to have to find a spot for his bottle. I don't think it can stand up, it has to lay down. I think over here. Then we've just got a few of his little outfits. I'm going to put these things in a baggie because I don't want them to get lost. Well, that's not his dummy. We have the nappy. I've just washed all the nappies, by the way. They may not be perfectly pristine, but they are clean, as in they've just been washed. ID, dummy, and the nappy. The dummy doesn't do anything because it doesn't have a sensor or anything in it. And then we have a toy and a bib, a little jacket and some pants, some other little pants, and a little onesie. I think he needs a top. Let's see if I can find one. So I just want to say I did not paint or reborn or do any of the hair on this baby. All I did was adjust it to have the Realcare mechanism on the inside. So I wish I could paint, but I haven't really tried yet. And yeah, so I just bought it from the artist. And then all of his instructions are in here. So he's got things that are specifically for the hybrid. And then I've just attached some of the basic things for the Realcare baby so that the baby is all the instructions are easy to use and the owner or the mum knows what to do. So I'm going to pop that in the very bottom of the box, and then I'm going to pop the baby in. I'm glad I got the bigger box because I was considering getting the smaller one because I didn't want the baby to move around too much. I'm just trying to find a good spot for the bottle so that it doesn't get damaged. I might even just wrap it in the little cardigan so that it has some protection around it. And pop it in the side. Oh, that works well. And then I can put these little pants here. I think that will fit good. And then I think this toy can go over here. It's his little toy. The nappy and the ID and stuff can just sit over there. Bib can go on top. And the onesie can go here. Alrighty. So there is the box of stuff. I hope I've got everything. It seems like I'm running out of things. Normally I can send like bucket loads of clothes, but at the minute I don't have all that many that I'm wanting to get rid of. Tape to the rescue. So I'm gonna need tape. I just want to do like a quick... Okay, you can hear the milk and the toy, but nothing's moving, so I'm happy with that. Now I'm gonna tape the heck out of it. Alrighty, so he's all packed up and ready to go to his new home. The address is written on, I've just put some paper over it. I've done my best of taping the box up as close as I could. Oh, maybe I should put some more tape here. I just didn't want to do tape here yet because I hadn't written the label, so I'll put some more tape on that bit. Oh, but then I haven't added the mobile number. Might have to wait till she messages me the mobile number, but I'll just put the tape on it so that I remember that I've got to add some more tape to it. That will help. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I plan to make some more hybrid babies. I have a few Realcares that have damaged heads or necks or bodies, and I can kind of see, and they would make a better hybrid because I don't like to cut up the very nice ones. So any Realcares I buy that are in good condition I'll probably just sell as is. If they're a little bit older and damaged, then I'm more happy to cut them up because I don't see much use of them if they are damaged. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure that you subscribe.